Welcome to Donut Like, Donut Read. I'm Punty, and with me is...
Adam, at your service.
What's up? I'm Joaquin.
Greetings, normies. It is I, John.
Hello, I'm Luna.
And I'm Julius.
And today we're reading Turn Bad, New Life, New Conflect by Alvin Scott. The sequel to Turned Bad, The Beginning? I believe that's the title of the first one, as covered by the former Steel Donut Collective.
Sequel channel, sequel fic.
Exactly.
Chapter 1, The Come Back. Previously on Turned Bad, normal Pav, the satellite was going straight into Alvin, and when it reached Alvin, he was sent flying, and at that moment, every single electronic was turned off.
Everyone just collectively, he decided to just turn their everything off.
They wanted to get away. They wanted to get away, so they put all their devices into airplane mode.
He
Maybe
had
it was
telekinesis.
like an EMP or something.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what they meant.
Yeah.
Jeanette and Theodore came back to their normal selves, and Tyler collapsed into the ground, crying with Alex joining him. After 30 minutes, the investigators thanked Tyler for what he did, and also the government too, but the sad news that they did not found Alvin's body, which sent all his family and Tyler crying even though of what he did to them.
3 days later.
There was a piece of metal of the satellite that no one have seen. Just moments later, the piece went flying, exposing an arm with a clenched fist. That was a paw. After that, the figure of that arm spoke.
I am back.
Alvin's giving me some serious
Arnold
Arnold Schwarzenegger vibes right there.
See, I was getting William Afton vibes.
Put in Terminator theme, but it's just higher pitched.
The
My name
Monkinator.
is Alvin.
I'll be back!
Five Nights at Alvin's has got to be a thing that somebody's done.
Oh no. Normal Pav, the figure, who was a chipmunk, stood up and started to get away from his hole that have been made from the impact, but he failed because his left ankle was broken.
Damn it.
He said. Then suddenly, there was a sound of movement in one of the bushes.
Hello? Anyone in there?
He called through his pain from his ankle. After that, the figure of the movement appeared, and it was a chipette.
She's so beautiful.
The chipmunk said to himself.
Hello.
The chipette said.
Her voice is beautiful.
He said to himself.
Hi.
The chipmunk said. Then the chipmunk looked where is the chipmunk's hands were.
What?
Okay. Which led her to see his ankle.
That's how biology works. Don't worry.
The ankle is by the hand. On a chipmunk, at least.
He's got very long arms, so his arms just kind of dangle next to his legs.
Oh, gross. Oh.
Are all right?
She asked.
Well, if you consider the broken ankle is alright, then yes.
I mean, I survived just a satellite crashing.
That's pretty fortunate when you think about it.
Yeah.
The chipmunk said with a smile, and the chipette giggled.
You're in pain!
Here! Here, let me help you.
She offered a hand, and the chipmunk accepted.
I'm Rose,
she said.
I'm not one, not three. Alvin.
He said.
Nice to meet you, and I'm sure that my family would be more than happy to help you.
Rose said.
No, you really don't need to do it.
But I insist.
Rose said.
Okay, if you say so.
Alvin said, and Rose had a smile, ear to ear.
That just looks great on a chipmunk, I assure you.
And your smile on a chipmunk.
That
Now
sounds
that's
terrifying.
I
horrifying.
need to find a
Horrifying,
picture
yeah.
of a chipmunk doing that and just put it on the screen right now.
Yes.
I don't think
A
we
chipmunk,
like,
but it's a
Maybe,
Jeff the Killer edit, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe Luna, you
I'll,
can draw that after the recording.
There you go, audience. Look at it. We had to think of it. Now you have to see it.
just gonna get like a chipmunk, mess around with a liquefy tool, just kind of
Alrighty
something
then.
bad to look at.
At the Seville house,
I really miss him.
said Dave.
Ooh, I love that.
Even though... Okay, let me try it again.
You can do it.
Right.
You can do it.
Maybe cut this out, but I'm just trying to pick a voice for Tyler, and I'm just plugging my nose, but it sounds... Okay.
It's okay.
You can do it.
Even though what he did...
You can do it. We
Power
believe
through,
in you.
power
hold on,
through.
sorry. Even though what he did was unforgivable, he is still would be missed.
Said Tyler?
Oh, okay. I wish he would come back.
Said Theo.
Don't they think he's
Back in the
dead?
In
forest.
the forest. Like, okay, back in the forest.
Back in the forest.
We back in the forest.
Guess who's back? It's the forest.
Back at it again in the forest.
The white vans.
So where's your house?
Alvin asked while using a stick to assist him to walk.
Here.
She said as Anne House appeared. Oh, Christ.
That's
Hey,
like,
here.
Not even close.
Period.
The house
like
that.
appeared? Did it like pop out of nowhere?
The house is
yeah.
her peer. Peer
It's
review, I
sentient.
guess.
Just
It's
in
No,
case
I-
it's
kinda
like
looking.
the house from
No,
Encanto.
wait, no, you
Yes.
know in SpongeBob where it's like, where Patrick's like, not even Squidward's house, and Squidward's house just like peering at them. That's what's happening right now.
Oh
Yeah.
It's nice, and with the surrounding, it's even better.
Alvin said, and Rose giggled. Then they entered the house,
I'm home.
said Rose. Just then her parents came, looking worried.
Oh my, where have you been? Who is he?
Said her mother.
Oh, this is Alvin. I found him in the forest with his ankle broken. He can't
So
run.
quirky.
Explained Rose. Then her parents looked at Alvin with his stick. I hope
no.
that's the stick that's helping him walk.
Oh.
He takes a very
Well,
Teddy
then.
Roosevelt approach to things. Speak softly
Yeah,
and carry
is
a
it-
big stick.
Is it his stick
Yeah.
or is it his stick?
It's definitely a stick.
Definitely one of those two.
Could be one, could be the other.
And speaking of dick jokes, nice to meet you, Alvin. I'm John Wilson, Rose's father.
John said while shaking hands with Alvin.
Nice to meet you too.
Said Alvin.
And I'm Jenny Wilson, Rose's mother, and it's nice to meet you.
Jenny said.
Nice to meet you too, Miss Wilson.
Alvin said, she's married. It's Mrs., my dude.
There's some women, you know, they like to...
Not for long.
Well,
Not for long.
He's a chipmunk supervillain. Doesn't have any
He's
manners.
gonna break up the family with his stick.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he's gonna.
No.
He's gonna. Nice to meet you, Rose. I'm stealing your dad.
I'm stealing your mom, cooking your
And your
dad.
dad.
He's my dad
I'm
now.
stealing your mom and your dad, and you're getting cooked.
Your mommy calls me daddy now.
Oh, disgusting. All right.
And your dad calls me mommy.
Well, here, let me help you fix that ankle.
Jenny said, as she helped into the living room and sat him in the sofa with his left leg extended. In the meanwhile, John went and brought the first aid kit.
To be
Man, everyone's just clipping through reality today.
fair, I think a
Bathroom
chipmunk
space.
would like to sit inside the sofa, you know, to kind of burrow in there, tear it open, burrow in there, you know?
Yeah, it's the thing about this fic is that in order to his misspellings, there's a lot of them. So in order for the computer to be allowed to process it, the collision detection isn't great. It's a very buggy fic.
I see.
So what happened to you?
Asked Rose. Alvin's pav.
I had to think for a good lie so they wouldn't know who I am. Well, I was walking until a big piece of metal hit me. After that, I do believe that I blacked out. Then I woke up with this ankle. I explained / lied.
The return of explain /
He
lied.
didn't have any
funnier-
ankles before.
In a better fanfic.
Well, he
with,
had
like,
ankles.
kind of
But it-
like where the
But
kind
they
of
were different
narrator
ankles.
in a better fanfic where like the narrator was like the kind that was like kind of like snarky but wasn't like first person omniscient. The phrase like the variation of he explained / lied could work and be funny, but the narration isn't competent enough to do it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my, do you have a family?
Asked Jenny. No, I said.
Well, if you want to, you could live with us.
Said John. And I thought, I could start a new life and be happy.
They just met him. He could be a serial killer or a supervillain, for all they know. In fact...
I mean, he's got a broken ankle. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
What
a
is he gonna do?
supervillain.
It's the law. If you find a supervillain with a broken ankle, you have to nurse them back to health and offer them shelter in your house.
More like he can't really do anything to them. With a broken ankle, what's he gonna do? Hobble after them?
I mean, you could certainly try, but...
They just gotta keep moving at a decently brisk pace and they'll be fine.
Nice.
Well, if I don't disturb you, I think it's okay, I said. And I could see that Rose was really happy and her parents were also happy.
Well, welcome to the family, Alvin Wilson.
John said. Alvin Wilson. I like that, I said.
The Stockholm syndrome is beginning to set in.
So is
So's the
1
Lima
week
syndrome.
later...
is Rose going to be his
who's
love
gonna-
interest or his, sister? Or both?
Yes.
It doesn't
Yes.
say
One way to
Alvin
find
Pav.
Oh,
Well, I've seen a lot of anime. This is part of the course, sadly.
I got settled in my new house. We got to know each other more and more. And let's say simply, I got a new great life. Since I'm away from human being, I think I could live with no evil. And that reminds me about my old family. Well, maybe a quick visit won't hurt, right?
Alvin, please say it again.
Back Jenny and Rose, which brought me back to Earth. Exactly. We were at the dining table eating dinner. Okay, one last time. How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I said / S, and they all laughed hard. Even John laughed hard.
Oh,
You have
God.
you have such funny jokes to tell.
Said Rose. Thanks,
I want it to be known that when I
That's not even
That
I want
wasn't
to
a
be known that
joke.
when I-
It's a-
That's a
It was-
tongue twister, you uneducated swine.
Maybe
I
don't
want
know,
it to
it's
be
a
known that when I
chipmunk
said that
joke, you wouldn't
line, I was
understand.
swirling my
You just
hair
don't know
all
the
around my
context.
finger.
I mean, right. I'm
It
not a
was-
chipmunk.
because of this. This is what inspired Alvin to do his comedy club.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
it's the prequel. It's the prequel.
That makes
It's the
so much
prequel.
sense.
The enigma has been cleared.
At the
We solved
Seville's
one mystery.
house.
Okay, here it goes. It had been a week and they did not find Alvin's body. This is impossible.
Said Tyler, frustrated.
Well,
Wait, no, I
think we-
think that's me. I think it's me.
That is you.
Okay.
Well, I think we need to give up.
Said Jeanette.
I really don't know, but something tell me he is still alive.
Said Dave sadly, with hope.
We need to wait.
Said Simon.
It's only been a week.
Five.
It stops after a week.
I don't know. Shitty family.
I guess.
I mean,
5
he
more
tried to-
days later, at the Wilson house in the forest, Alvin's
In case
pub.
we forgot. I'm really sorry, but I must sort something. But I will be back, I promise, I said. They all took a deep breath.
Toke. Take it to the head. Take it to the head.
This is some good weed.
Dink.
They got that-
Okay.
You've heard of skunk.
but
Have you heard of monk?
Okay, but just for 3 days. Okay.
Okay, said/asked John.
Oh my god.
Make a
Okay,
decision!
and thanks, I said.
You indecisive narrator. Stop it. Get some help.
See you later.
They all said. See you, I said.
At the Seville's house, Dave's pub.
We all sat there watching the news in the living room until we heard the doorbell ringing.
Alright.
Ooh. I hate Dave.
I won't get it.
Said Tyler, and when he opened it, we heard after what seemed 5 seconds.
Alvin?
And we all froze.
Tyler's pub.
Okay.
There,
Oh no.
there in front of me stood Alvin. Alvin? I said again.
The one and only.
He said. Then suddenly someone pushed me aside and went and slapped Alvin in the cheek. And guess who? Brittany.
The collision in this universe is terrible.
It's CGI, but like not good CGI. It's been produced by Video Brinqueta.
No.
Maybe that's just the after effects of the satellite hitting the Earth.
Maybe. Also, how far is his old house from the woods? Did he just get moved like 2 miles?
I mean, yeah,
It was
it's like a
narrow
mile,
distance.
you know.
Well, that what you get for what you did? She said.
Well, look, I came here for a friendly visit, but since you don't want to, well, bye, old family.
Alvin said, putting a paw on his cheek where the slap mark was.
Wait, what do you mean, old family?
Asked Dave as the rest came.
Whoa.
Came? They all
Okay.
came?
Well, I didn't want to say it, but y'all did it first.
No wonder Alvin
got
left.
a
This
stick.
family's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, they all have their own sticks. You can see where Alvin gets it from.
Ah,
Okay.
I see.
Oh wait, no, that's me.
Oh, I didn't tell you? I asked. Well,
Oh wait, no,
Wait,
that's Alvin.
that's
No,
Alvin.
I
That's
think
Alvin.
that was Alvin,
That's Alvin.
but like the POV is messed up.
Oh god.
So technically, it's technically Tyler then.
Yeah, it's still Tyler.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
technically,
I guess
Tyler's saying
Alvin
this.
was supposed to say that line, but I guess
No, it's your line now. Continue.
Well, you see, I got to live with a new family.
Alvin said as our jaws dropped to the ground. He then simply left.
Simply Earth, simply left.
yeah. All right, guys, hold on. I'm gonna get a tissue.
He A posed. Yeah.
Mm.
Ew. It's gross.
At
He A
night,
posed.
near the Wilsons' house, Alvin's pub.
I came early than I thought. Well, something told me to just leave, and I did. After I arrived to the house, I knocked and entered the house, and then they came and saw me with confused looks.
Okay, I think the satellite's messing with everyone's reproductive functions right now. Can we agree on that?
I can agree,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's been a weird week for them.
Did you say reproductive functions?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I mean, yeah, they're chipmunks, so.
And chipmunks reproduce.
Why so early?
John said. And not to forget, thankfully the slap mark have gone. Well, I finished the job early, I said.
Great.
They said happily. Well, I will be in my room to rest, I said.
Okay.
Okay.
They said, and I went. There was a bed with a closet, a window near the bed, a desk, and a piano. I walked to the piano and started to play.
That's right. You didn't think they were gonna have any yet, but here we have a song.
Yep.
And they sang this in the last one,
Wow.
too, but, we'll sing it again.
An oldie but a goodie.
Where is the moment you needed the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. They tell me your blue skies fade to gray. They tell me your passion's gone away. And I don't need no carrying on. You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking a smile with the coffee to go. You tell me your life's been way offline. You're falling to pieces every time. And I don't need no carrying on. Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work out a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're working that down and you really don't mind. Had a bad day. You had a bad day. Well, you need a blue sky holiday. The point is they laugh at what you say. And I don't need no carrying on. You had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work out a smile and you go for a ride. Had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. Sometimes system goes on a blink and the whole thing turns out wrong. You might not make it back and you know that it could be well strong. Oh, I'm not wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So where is the passion when you need it the most? Kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work out a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, you see what you like. And how does it feel? One more time, you had a bad day. You had a bad day.
Wow, that was a
great
really
song.
great song. That sounded really nice, and I especially liked the way that it was in tune and sounded correct.
Yes.
Yes.
It was so beautiful.
My
I
favorite-
started crying.
I'm weeping actually. I just have a really good microphone, so it filters it out.
I didn't cry from my eyes.
And when I finished the song, I heard someone clapping, and when I turned, I found Rose smiling at me.
Nice singing.
She said. Thanks, I said.
Well, Alvin, I want to ask you something.
She said. Yes, I said.
Do you love me?
She asked.
He's lived here
I-
a week.
Moving quite fast. I
Chipmunks
see.
You know
only
that
have a few years
miraculous
to live,
ladybug?
so, you gotta work.
Well,
you gotta
they're
run on that.
chipmunks.
Yeah.
You know that miraculous ladybug clip where like Adrian's like asking something unrelated and Kagami goes, "Do you love me?" Same energy.
Same energy.
She came and sat next to me, and we looked at each other's eye. Our shared
Each other,
eye.
one eye. Yeah.
Damn.
Love is
like
blind.
Isn't
lovers.
there a
They both
character
opened
from
their-
Greek mythology
Yeah, they
where
both
they
opened
share
their-
one eye?
They both opened their
Love
third
is
eye.
We're like lovers, only clear.
Soulmate
They truly are
AU. Soulmate AU, you and your soulmate share a third eye.
Ugh.
Well, do I love her? Yes. I do. I said finally, and she smiled. And without knowing it, we started to lean and close our eyes. Then we kissed.
You forgot the not one, not two, and not three.
Oh yeah.
That's a 4.
Oh, that's a rare
That's a
one.
stop and an ellipsis.
Here's the first chapter of the second part of my series. Hope you enjoy, and do not forget to review if you want me to continue.
Do not review. Do not review. Do not review. Do not.
Leave this person
Yeah,
alone.
leave it.
It's been like 8 odd years. They grew out of chipmunks.
Don't interact with anything they've done. If you want to see more things that they do, then like favorite their account, I guess, but don't say anything to them.
Do not get emotionally involved.
Until the next chapter, I love the monks out. But your name is Alvin Scott. You changed it?
Looks like
Okay.
it, yeah.
Apparently so.
See, he did
I
grow
love
up.
Became
the
a
monks.
full-time furry as
Alvin
well.
Scott is a much less shitty username than I love the monks, so that's okay, I guess.
But I think I love the
Yeah.
monks is more fitting. I love the monks is more honest. Alvin Scott is deceptive.
That
Alvin
the only thing to
Scott
put it
is
like
his
a cherry
OC.
on- yeah, the only thing to put a cherry on top is just added 101 to the end of their username.
Cut a couple double X's on either side. You know, the
XVX
lowercase,
underscore I love the monks XVX underscore.
That's my chipmunk fandom Sona. Not my monk Sona.
Amongst
Yeah,
My
monk
chipmunk
Sona
fandom
is-
member Sona.
My monk Sona is gonna be Joaquin Seville.
Oh shit.
Are you related by blood or marriage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both.
Why not?
What
both?
a
Oh, no.
Oedipus complex
They're
is going on
chipmunks.
today.
Alrighty
Okay,
then.
people slander Oedipus all the time, but they don't forget the important part of that story is he did not know that was his mom, and as soon as he found out, he blinded himself and moved into the wilderness. Like he did not intentionally sleep with his mom. Like he genuinely did not know.
I mean-
They didn't know until it was too late. Don't slander
This
my
is
man.
true, but
Funny
you
you
have to
mention-
remember, it was gross.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it wasn't like intentional.
Oh, I know it wasn't intentional.
I'm not saying it.
It was just gross.
I'm not saying
It wasn't
gross.
intentional, but in hindsight, he was so ashamed. He blinded himself and went off into the woods because he
He
put his
wasn't
dick
like-
in his mom, my dude.
What I'm saying is that like it wasn't like what I'm saying is like he didn't. The use of the word Oedipus complex implies that like it implies that it's something he desired to do and he did it because he desired to sleep with his mom when actually he didn't know and then he blinded himself when he found out. It was a tragedy, not him being not.
Well, I mean,
it
I
was
know
a tragedy.
this.
It wasn't.
It just
As much as I love to talk about motherfuckers, we got a second chapter to deal with. This rant's gone on for far too long.
Okay, so this has been episode 1 of the Donut Life, Donut Read. I
forgot to record an ending.
So now we're recording one now. I am Luna.
I'm John.
And we hope that you enjoyed this video and you enjoy the next videos we put out. Until then, see you next time on Donut Like, Donut read.